The New Jersey Jackals and Rockland Boulders set to get their final series of the season going. New Jersey leads the season series over these Rockland Boulders, trying to keep that trend going, but hey, all they need is one win. Jackals' magic number is 1. Quebec has already clinched their playoff spot. If the Jackals get a win here today, they immediately punch their ticket to the championship series, which would start September 5th against the Quebec Capitals. Moran throwing his final warm-up tosses as Chris Curran sets to get his first at-bat since August 1st. He was on the DL and has been since then. And what a terrible time to have him on the DL. He was in a 34 for 80 streak, was the Jackals' hottest hitter, pushed his average all the way up to 391, but he is back. So he leads off, just refreshing the lineup top to bottom. Chris Curran, Gaetano Junta, Brian Sabatella, Francisco Caraballo, Angel Baroa, Edgar Clemente, Carlos Guzman, Matt Nandon, and Chris Henderson. Not in the lineup today is Nick Giaraputo. He's been slumping a little bit, so with the near guarantee the Jackals will be in the playoffs, Joe Calfapietra has given Nick Giaraputo the night off, experimenting with Angel Baroa in the 5-hole today, and Gaetano Junta gets his first start of the season in the number 2-hole. So this is a lineup that features a lot of speed at the top. Chris Curran, arguably the fastest player on the Jackals. Gaetano Junta, arguably the fastest player on the Jackals, and Brian Sabatella leads the Can-Am League in stolen bases. So that's what I'm going to look for today. Let's see if the Jackals can get up, draw walks, and steal bases. That's Quebec's strategy, and they have the best record in the Can-Am League. Jackals, they have the best offense in the league, 293 average and 99 home runs, although their power numbers have declined as the season has gone on. Now, granted, they played Quebec. They have not had a home run in their last 4 ball games. Curran ready to go. Moran is ready to go. And, well, let's do it. Just about 3 minutes behind schedule. Corners are in for Curran. He is very good at bunting. Here we go. First pitch from the right-hander. Deals. Strike outside corner, and at 7:08, we are underway here at Provident Bank Park. 0-1 count on the Jackals lefty. Here it comes. Misses down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. 78 degrees and comfortable here at the ballpark. A little hot, but it's not humid. The 1-1. Lined up the middle. Base hit. Curran starts right where he left off, getting base hits. He's on first with a single. And what a luxury to have him at the top of your order. He's someone that's going to need at-bats. He is your center fielder, really the only true center fielder on this Jackals team. Now that means you have to give either Matt Cusick a day off, Edgar Clemente maybe the odd man out. A lot of weapons on this team that Joe Calfapietra has got to deal with. Here's Gigi. Runner on first, nobody out, top 1. Jackals and Boulders. First pitch to the lefty. Upstairs misses ball 1. New Jersey in their red tops today. Black lettering, white trim. Number on the front and back of the jersey. No trim. Black lettering on the back number of the jersey. 1-0. Ground ball right side. Off the glove of the second baseman, Mulligan, into right field. Curran goes to third. I'm guessing they give that a base hit. I don't know if Gigi would have beaten that out had he made the play cleanly. No indication on the scoreboard yet, but the Jackals have runners at first and third, nobody out. And this was one of the keys to the game. Get ahead early, get runners on early. The Rockland Boulders have lost 10 games in a row. If you can get runs in, it may put Rockland in a poor state of mind, and well, that would be certainly a key to success. Still no indication on the scoreboard. Here's Brian Sabatella. Smashes the right foot into the back of the batter's box and is ready to go. He has runners on the corners, nobody out. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Healthy cut by the Jackals. DH today. Count is 0-1. This is the first day, half day off, that Sabatella has gotten all year. Has played in all but one game this season, all of them in the outfield. Moran comes to the set and fires homeward. Right about now. Fouled away right side, just spoiled it. I told you about the Jackals jerseys. Here's the Rockland Boulders ones. White tops, white pants. Rockland across the chest in blue lettering and red trim. Number on the front and back of the jersey in red lettering with blue trim. Rockland in their blue. It's like a dark royal blue for the hat. Uniform, hat, and brim. Runners on the corners, no outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled right side. Does it get out of play? Going over the first baseman, Skoma can't make the play as it bounces off the top of the dugout. Around the infield for you, Philip Quadrado, fresh off the DL, is at third. Cole Kraft is the shortstop. Ryan Malika is at second. Ryan Skoma is at first. Billy Alvino gets the catching duties today. In left field is Keith Brackhold. In center is Chris Valencia. In right is Quaylen Millender. On the mound is Pat Moran. They gave him an error for that, by the way. Gigi's hit the pitch. Skied in the air, in the infield, playable. Moving in the third baseman, he will make the play. And there's one down here in the first. That's a tough error they gave Gigi. I thought he would have beaten that one out. It was a ball that was hit deep in the hole to the second base, really right in between the first and second base bags. Malika went over to it. He was playing double play depth. The ball hit off the heel of his glove and popped into right center. And they gave him an E4. So here's Francisco Caraballo. He has been the Jackals' hottest hitter of the last month and a half. After starting off the year very slowly. Runners on the corners, one out, throw over to first, nothing doing. Pat Moran this season, 4-6 with a 4.03 ERA. Deals the pitch to the right-hander. Swung on and missed, off-speed pitch up high that Caraballo probably wants back. Count is 0-1. Coming off arguably the best starting performance of any pitcher on that 0-9 road trip they just came back from. On the 19th versus Fargo Moorhead, Moran threw 7 innings, allowing just an earned run. 1 run total. The pitch. Skied middle infield. Going back to shortstop Kraft. He is there. Makes the play on the edge of the outfield grass for the second out of the inning. Boy, this would be a real good jam to get out of should Moran get Angel Baroa here. Now, despite Moran's good start last time out, the right-hander has been struggling. Before that start, he had allowed 7 runs over 5 innings against Sioux City, and against Quebec, 5 runs in 5 innings. The Jackals have had success against Moran this season. Here's Angel Baroa, runners on the corners, 2 outs. The pitch. Strike inside corner, 0-1. Baroa in the number 5 hole today, usually occupied by Nick Giaraputo. He just gets a day off today. Big hole open right side, first baseman holding on Gigi, second baseman shaded up the middle. Throw over to first. Nothing doing over there. Baroa this season hitting .305 with 15 home runs. That's the 3rd in the league. The pitch. Line to the left. Going back. If it's fair, it's gone. This one is gone. A 3-run home run for Angel Baroa. The Jackals take a 3-0 lead. And, well, when you lose 10 straight, things like that happen. Baroa gives a shout-out to someone sitting in the left field bleachers as he touches home plate gets high fives from Gigi and Curran. Ball was smashed to left field. That was a low line drive. It wasn't a matter of distance. It was high enough. Just a matter of whether he kept it fair. 323 down the left field line, and he did. Crouching and staring it down the whole way was Jim Grillo, the third base umpire. Pitch to Edgar Clemente. Hits the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Jackals up 3-0 here in the first inning. Moran throws off the center of the rubber. Swung on and missed. Long cut by Clemente. Count is 0-2. That home run is the Jackals' 100th of the season, and it puts them just 2 back of tying the Can-Am record. The pitch to Clemente. Just missed inside fastball. He did not go, says the first base umpire, Rich Katz. So third base is Jim Grillo. First base is Rich Katz. Behind home plate is Tony Senior. Not a junior, a senior. The 1-2. That one just misses inside. Pat Moran wanted both of those. Did not get him. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and number 2 at the plate. Deals from the wind. Grounded foul left side. Clemente this season is just 3 for 20 with the Jackals. He had a 3 for 4 game back on Wednesday, but was 0 for 4 yesterday. Was acquired by the Jackals just about a week ago. The nephew of Roberto Clemente. Steps back onto the box. Base is empty, 2 outs. New Jersey leads 3-0 off of a Angel Baroa 3-run home run. And the pitch. Skied in the infield. There's the third baseman. Makes the play for the final out of the inning. So Pat Moran induces 3 infield pop-ups and nearly got out of a first and third nobody out jam with 2 of them. But Angel Baroa smacks a line drive to left field that clears the wall. In fair territory, the 3-run home run puts the Jackals up 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the first inning.